Hello, I'm Plod, and here on Truly Bedrock I've got a number of projects that I've started but haven't yet finished. And to be honest, that's fairly typical of me. So today I'd actually like to try and finish some things. My server mate Genfire has been busy turning the town hall into a lush cave, but I need to create a decent entrance for it. I made this villager breeder, and they're still going. But I built this boring wall around it, and I promised I'd turn it into a bit of a more interesting building, and well, I haven't done that yet either. And another server mate of mine, Smurf, spent a long time mining out underneath my base here, not just down to this point, but all the way down to y=0 below me, and I need to line it all. And with all of those projects started and none of them finished, my solution is going to be I'm going to start a new project. Don't worry though, it's not quite as silly as it sounds. Now the thing is, in order to line my base, I'm going to need a lot of birch logs. And to be honest, chopping them down like this is fairly quick, but it is a little bit boring. So I figured I wanted to try and design my own tree farm. And this is it. And it works as you'd expect most tree farms to. You have an on-off switch. There it is. And I plant a sapling. That gets bone mealed and it grows up and then gets harvested and put away into a cube maker. And while I'm sure the design could be improved upon in many ways, I'm just happy that it's something I built completely myself from scratch. And yeah, I probably will put a tutorial out for it at some point, but first I need to build this on the Truly Bedrock server. I will of course be trying to make this thing look pretty, just like I haven't done with the villager breeder behind it. I've got 59 saplings here and I've got my fortune hoe at the ready to get more. So let's put one down. We'll switch it on and hope for the best. That bit seemed to work and nothing else has worked. Oh, looks like I forgot to put this repeater in. So if I put that in, it needs to be on 2 ticks. Well, after a few teething problems and a few little glitches that I've spotted, it's now working pretty well. Just need to remember every so often to break down the leaves, not because they're in the way, but just because I need to make sure I get some saplings back. Well, a few minutes later and this thing is working absolutely perfectly, and look at all that birch I've got. This is great. And now I get to break all these blocks down and place them somewhere else. Seems like a good time to put my beacon up. And after running the farm a few times, I've managed to line some of the wall. just a little bit of it. We've got to run that many more times if we're going to fill up the walls all the way up there, and then we've got about the same again above that platform to get all the way to the top. But in the meantime, let's do something else. Let's see what we can do about making that villager breeder look a bit better, shall we? This is the end result. I decided to texture the roof, so we've got some crimson wood mixed in there. That's that stuff there, and we've got some of the red nether brick in there too. I decided the roof kind of needed a lining at each of the ends just to kind of break it up a bit and give it a little bit more interest. I'm not sure the orange is the right colour, but actually mixing it in with the motif on the wall, which is the same motif we've got over there on the desert temple, I think that brings it together, makes it look a bit better. The bottom of the walls, I don't know, there's something missing. Maybe we need a line of something across here or something like that. But actually, it's not too bad. And I've done the usual, just chucking some bushes and things around the place to try and, I don't know, make it look a little bit better. And I put a path in along here too. So we just made a path out of a few random blocks. We've got actual path blocks, a bit of dirt, some bone blocks, and yeah, various bits of wood and bamboo and things. And I think that's beginning to look all right. Well, it's a roof, but it's an awful roof. It's a terrible roof. It's the worst roof in the world. I really don't like it. And there's only one thing for it. I've got to tear it down and start again. This is my carrot rabbit. Go away. There we are. I think a much shallower roof is working a lot better, and I've used a very similar block palette to the one we've got over there, but slightly different just to mix it up a bit. The cupola in the middle there, well, not quite in the middle, but that towery thing, that's called a cupola, and that is necessary for the trees inside to grow. Otherwise the trees won't actually grow up because the blocks will be in the way. And I think that's looking a bit better. I think it certainly beats the deep slate monstrosity that we had there before, so I'm happy with that. And with that finished, and that finished, it's time to head back to Tetris Town to finish some things there. Down here at the town hall, in the town hall, we have actually finished our entranceway up to the overworld. Well, this is the overworld, but up to the surface. Can you spot it? It's not that scaffolding. Where is it? I've actually kept it fairly hidden. So if we just move away from the town hall a bit and up here into this direction, we find, here we are, there's a bubble vader that will take us up. There we go. And that delivers us here into this little building that we've just put on the edge of the river over here. Let's move away and take a little look at it. There it is. There's our little entranceway to the town hall and the town hall. So it's a little mini town hall, if you like. Completely different design, but it's a kind of a town hall. But yeah, the actual way down is to go down here. And that lands us with a view where we can actually see the town hall with a decent view of it. Yeah, I didn't want to build it too close to the building because otherwise you wouldn't actually be able to see it. So down here you can actually get in and see the town hall and pop yourself in there. It does mean that our bubble vader up and the chute back down comes straight through merely adequate spacement down here, but I'm sure he won't mind. I mean, I've put a sign on it. What more does he want? So I think that's everything finished that I wanted to finish in this episode, but there is one more thing that I want to do, and that involves sneaking over here to Slack's base, because Slack has a whole load of cod, and I want a whole load of cod, and he said that I can help myself to it. Yep, there we go. Plenty of raw cod. 3 shulkers of it there. 1, 2, 3, and I will just exchange that for 3 empty shulkers. And the reason I want all that cod is that it's going to help me to trade with these villagers, these fishermen, and to level them up. So if I get some string out of the iron farm, then this guy here, we can get him past the first level by trading string. There we are. And now he's at the apprentice level. We can get some cod and we can trade with that. And that will get him to the point where we can trade our tropical fish with him. There we are, and in no time at all of these guys are at least at expert level, and that means we've opened up the tropical fish trade. And of course we've got our We've got our tropical fish farm down here, which we mainly use for getting the bones, but it now means that we've got all the fish that we can get from this farm. And we can turn these fish into emeralds and then buy whatever we want with them. So it's been an episode of finishing things, and we finished a lot of things. We haven't finished this thing though. There's somebody who doesn't want us to finish it. Well, I'm going to carry on finishing it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!